Most advertisers waste 80% of their budget and don't even know it. I know it sounds crazy, but I've seen it hundreds of times. Agencies, business owners, freelancers, all burning money every single day. So today I will explain why 80% of meta ads fail and what you can do to make your actually work. When I started running meta ads a few years ago, I also made the same mistakes. I thought it was about having the best design, the best offer, or the biggest budget. But the truth is, most ads fail because they don't communicate clearly and they are not tested the right way. If you are spending money on ads right now and you don't get consistent results, this video will save you a lot of frustration and probably a lot of cash. This is one of the biggest and most common problems. Most people create ads that are way too general. Let's say you run ads for a construction company. You write something like professional construction services. Contact us today. That ad will not work. It's too wide, nobody knows what exactly you do, what you specialize in, or why they should click your ad and not the other 10 below it. Instead, focus on one specific service or specific product. For example, roof painting service. Protect your house before winter. And boom, that is much more clear. People immediately understand what you offer, who it's for, and what problem you solve. You have to think like your customer. Nobody wakes up in the morning thinking, I want to hire a construction company. They think my roof is leaking or I need to paint the walls. So your ad should match that exact thought. If your ad speaks to everyone, it will attract no one. The second reason, the ad doesn't stand out. Even if your offer is good, if your ad looks and sounds like everyone else, it will lose in the auction. Meta works like competition. Every ad fights for attention. Imagine you scroll your Facebook feed, you see 10 ads in a row. All of them say, grow your business, get more clients, contact us today. You just keep scrolling, nothing catches your eye. And Meta see that. It measures how people react to ads. If your ad doesn't get clicks, reaction or comments, your cost per results goes up. That is how the algorithm punishes boring ads. So how do you fix it? You need to create something that makes people stop. It can be a strong headline, a short story, an emotional statement, or even a surprising image. The goal is simple. Make people pause for 2 seconds. Those 2 seconds can change everything in your campaign. For example, instead of writing best solar panels in Spain, you can say, stop paying €300 electricity bills. Here is how we fix it. It's personal, it's emotional, and it tells a story, not just a statement. That is what great ads do. They make people feel something. The third reason, no testing or not enough testing. This is the mistake that kills most campaigns. People launch one ad, spends $100 and then say, Meta doesn't work. But that's not how Meta works. Meta ads are all about testing. You can't just guess which ad will win. You have to test it even if you think your idea is perfect. When I create campaigns, I never start with only one ad. I usually launch 3 or 5 ad sets, each with a different message, creative or angel. For example, one ad focused on price, one focused on quality, one telling a short story, and one with a funny or emotional hook. Then I give each ad a small budget for a few days, maybe $10 or $20 a day. After that, I look at which one performs best and scale only that one. It takes a bit more time in the beginning, yes, but here is the secret. When you do this, your CPL, cost per lead, can drop by 30 or 50%, and the winning ads can keep performing for 2 or 3 weeks without needing to change them. So instead of trying to guess the perfect ad, you let data decide. You can think about it like fishing. You don't throw one hook and wait all day. You throw 5 hooks in different spots, see where the fish bite, and then focus there. That is how you win with meta ads. How to test the right way. Let me give you a sample framework you can use right now. When I test ads, I always look at three main parts: creative, the image or video, headline, and primary text. Each of those parts can change how people react. So if you have 3 versions of each, you can make 27 combinations. You don't have to use all of them. Start with 5-6 versions. Then run the campaign for a few days and look at CTR and CPL or CPA. This is the most important. After that, turn off what doesn't work and let the good ones run. Don't touch your ads too fast. Meta's algorithm needs time to learn. I usually wait at least 2 or 3 days before making changes, unless something is performing terribly. Most beginners kill their ads too early because they panic after 1 day of bad results. But sometimes ads need time to warm up and find the right audience. Section 5. Let the algorithm help you. Here is another mistake. People don't trust Meta's algorithm. They change the campaign every few hours, adjust the budget or duplicate ads for no reason. Every time you do that, you reset the learning phase. And that means Meta starts again trying to learn who to show your ads to. So if you keep touching your campaign, you basically confuse the system. Let it learn, let it breathe, give it time to find your ideal customer. Once you have 1 or 2 good ads that perform well, scale them slowly. Increase the budget by 20 or 30% every few days, not all at once. This way you keep stability and your results won't explode in cost. How to actually fix your meta ads? So let's put everything together. If your ads don't work right now, it's not because meta is broken. It's because your message is not clear, your ad doesn't stand out, or you don't test enough. Here is what you should do from today. Be specific, stop trying to sell everything to everyone, focus on one clear offer, one product or one pain point. For example, not construction services, but roof painting before winter. Make your ad interesting. Use something that grabs attention, talk about real problems, emotions, or results. Don't sound like an ad. Sound like a person who understands your audience problem. And of course, test more. Don't trust your opinion, trust the numbers. Test 3 or 5 versions of your ad with small budgets. Let the data decide which one to scale. If you do these 3 things, you will already be in the top 10% of the advertisers, because most people still create one boring ad and expect it to print money. And my personal experience. When I started running ads for clients, I also made the same mistakes. I used it to think this ad looks great. People will love it. But the truth is, the ad you think will work often doesn't. And the one you almost didn't publish becomes your winner. That is why I test everything. Sometimes the ugliest creative performs the best. Sometimes the simplest message beats the fancy one. It's all about understanding people, what they see, what they feel, and what makes them click. Once you understand that, running meta ads becomes much easier. You stop guessing, you start controlling results. Meta ads are not magic. They are just a tool, a very powerful one, but only if you use it right. If your ads are failing, it doesn't mean you are bad at marketing, it just means you need to fix the basics. You don't need a new secret hack, you need a clear message, strong creative, and smart testing. Every successful campaign I ever managed came down to these 3 simple rules. So before you blame Meta, look at your strategy again, because sometimes one small change can cut your cost in half. If this video helped you, hit the subscribe button, because the next one will be even stronger. I will show you the exact system I use to build profitable campaign step by step. And if you want me to review your ad setup or help you improve your results, check the link below and let's see how we can fix it together. Thanks for watching, I'm Kuba and I will see you in the next video.